Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and welcome back to another how to install video. In today's video, I will be covering how to install the latest version of Warcraft Total War, and for those of you who are unaware of the mod, it takes the world of Warcraft and brings it into the sphere of Medieval 2 Total War. It is a continuation of a previous modder's work, and it boasts 20 new factions, tons of units, and a fully functional campaign. So let's dive on in and get this mod installed. So if you just want to go to moddb.com, it's the platform that I prefer to download most of my mods from. And in the search bar, begin typing in Warcraft Total War. It should be... maybe I need to type a little bit more. Warcraft. Yeah, the third one down. There we go. And then navigate over to the Files tab. And there should be 3 files here that we need to download. All 3 of these are going to be required for it to work. And the public beta 1.9 version just came out about a month ago, so it's good that we're updating this how to install video. So let's go ahead and open all of these files in a new tab. And then just hit the Download Now button. And make sure that you keep this screen up until you see the download begin in the bottom left-hand corner. If I cancel this before I see it, then it will actually cancel the download. So it's quite a large packed file. It's 5 gigabytes. And these 2 other files are very small, so it should be almost instantaneous in their download. I'll just wait until we see it. There we go. And then the third one. And there we go. Perfect. So all 3 of those files are downloading, or 2 of them are already done, and this one will just take a couple of minutes. Now, if you guys do not have this little icon with the 3 books stacked on top of one another, and it's just a blank piece of paper, chances are you don't have any extraction software downloaded. So just go to Google. And the 3 I like to recommend are WinRare, WinZip, or 7-Zip. All 3 are good free extraction softwares that you can download, but WinRare is the one that I'm using, so just go to Google, type in WinRare download, and then follow the directions to get it downloaded. And then all you have to do is when you go into your downloads folder, right-click and then say open with, and then click on WinRare. And then every other time after that, it should automatically remember it. But mine, I had WinRare already downloaded, so it automatically detected that this was a RAR file, or a packed file, so it was ready to go. But you guys, it depends on how fast your internet speed is, how long this file will take to download. Mine is almost finished, so I'm probably just going to leave it running for now. But if you guys need to pause the video, feel free to do so. And then once your files are all downloaded, then you can just resume the video from there. But yeah, I've just got to wait a couple more seconds for this to be finished. And then after that's all done, we can close all of these windows out. If you actually close your browser during the download, it will cancel this download, so make sure that you keep it open until all of your downloads are complete. I mean, you can close these 3 windows if you wanted and just leave the one open, but I would just recommend waiting. Couple more seconds, and there we go, they are done. So now we can close this, and then I've already got my 2 windows open over here. I can just close them so that you can see what I'm doing. So just open 2 file explorers. The reason that we have 2 open is because one we're going to have as our downloads folder open, so we can see the 3 files are here, and we see 5 gigabytes, so that is the correct size, and the others were 19 and 1.3 kilobytes, very, very small. And in this side, we're going to navigate to our Medieval 2 Total War mods folder. Now, I will put some annotations or the pathways in the bottom of the screen. For most Steam users, it is local C, program files 86, Steam, Steam apps, common, and then Medieval 2, and then mods. For me, I've just got it on my G drive, so I'm going to do Steam games, Steam apps, common, down to Medieval 2, and then mods. The reason I have it all on my G drive is basically because my C drive is a very small solid-state drive, so I have all my games installed on the G drive. Now, just a quick disclaimer, it probably won't affect 99% of you, but for the 1%, this will be very, very useful for you. You can see that I've got a WTW folder here. This is actually Westeros Total War. It's a different mod. So if you want to keep this mod or you don't want it to be overwritten, make sure that you rename it something different, because as you can see, Warcraft Total War has the exact same name, so if you go and move this over right now, it will overwrite all of your Westeros Total War files. So what I did was just rename this as Westeros, and then we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and double click on the Warcraft Total War, and then here's the folder that we need. So again, we can just hit extract to, and then again, look for your pathway. So for me, Steam Games, Steam Apps, Common, down to Medieval 2 Total War, and then just click on Mods, and then when you hit OK, we should see the folder start to populate right there. Now this process will take a little bit more time, so I will make a little cut here, and we'll bring it back once the download is almost complete. Alright, so there we go. Warcraft Total War has been successfully transferred over to our mods folder, but we are not done yet. We have 2 more files that we have to take care of. So I'm going to start with the Medieval 2 Preferences file, so we'll go ahead and open that up. And then we just need to backspace over into, not into our mods folder, but our Medieval 2 Total War folder, so just hit back. And then you'll see that we have a Medieval 2 Preferences file here. So just go ahead and copy this and then paste it to your desktop, just so you have an extra copy of it. For me, I actually have some of my settings changed on the original Medieval 2 Preferences file, but we're going to need to put this one in for the mod to run smoothly. If you don't do this, you probably will experience quite a few crashes, because I did do some testing without it, and it did seem to crash quite a bit. I don't know exactly what they have changed in it, but I do know that we have to replace it. So let's go ahead and do that, and then it should pop up saying replace file and destination. We're going to say yes. And then we're going to close that. And then now we need to do the 4 GB patch. So what we need to do here is we need to basically patch our Medieval 2.exe and our Kingdoms.exe. And for those of you who do not have a Kingdoms.exe and you are experiencing a Kingdoms.exe error when you launch the mod, I will try and remember to leave a link to my video on how to fix that error in the description. So go ahead and take a look at that. But we need to patch both of these. So we're just going to double click here, and then double-click the patch exe. It's going to say, do you want to launch this? I say yes. And then we're just going to scroll down. You may have to navigate to your Medieval 2 Total War folder, but then just scroll down, hit Medieval 2.exe, and open. And then it'll say executable successfully patched, and then you can actually say another file, and then it will do the exact same thing, and we're going to click on the Kingdoms.exe, and it does the exact same thing. So now we can close that or say OK. And we are officially done. So Warcraft Total War should work very nicely. I'll just let you take a look at the Warcraft Total War folder. Just make sure that you have all of these files here. If you are missing any of these files, you may just have to redo the download process. Maybe some of your files got lost during the download, or your internet got interrupted during the download, or just try re-extracting them. Maybe something happened and some files got corrupt in the extraction process. But just make sure that you have everything here, and then you should be good to go. So I will see you guys inside Warcraft Total War. Alright guys, welcome to Warcraft Total War version 1.9. So let's go ahead and jump into a campaign and a battle just to show you that everything works. And I think in my testing, one of the factions here, I think the Dark Iron, had a really good starting position to get some early battles off. But yes, there are quite a few factions to choose from, and a very nice campaign map as well. So let's go ahead and jump in as the Dark Iron, I believe. Yes, is what they're called. And here we go. Welcome to the campaign map, guys. So we do have quite a few substantially large armies here, so let's go ahead and send them out and see if we can find a battle. So let's come over here, let's build a watchtower. And I think we had another option for a battle over here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's come over here, put a watchtower in. Again, I'm just doing these things basically to make some changes on the campaign map before we hit turn number 1. So that we can just stress the system as much as possible. Oh, and this is all on auto-manage here. I'll have to probably deal with that. But that is fine. Very good. So that should be enough. Let's go ahead and end the turn. And And we'll adopt that candidate there, and we have our first battle right here against an enemy Dwarven army. Let's go ahead and clash with them. 1,599 versus 1,333. Let's go ahead and jump in.
No matter how they beg, let none escape. Attack!
And there we go, guys. A successful load into the battle. Some really awesome units as well in Warcraft Total War. Check out these dwarves. I'm assuming that they're evil dwarves. I don't really know too much about the Warcraft universe. I played it like a long time ago, and I think that was maybe one of the first computer games that came out for Warcraft, but I never really got into it that much. But that is pretty much everything, guys. So I'm just going to get everyone to start to move forwards. But I think that you guys would be pretty satisfied at this point that everything does indeed work. So I really hope that you found this video useful. I hope that you enjoy playing in the World of Warcraft universe in Medieval 2 Total War. Please be sure, if you have any issues or problems, comment down below. I will try and get to you as quickly as I can, and I'll try and sort it out so that you are able to play Warcraft Total War as well. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.